Squigs.
Tic-tac. Well, tic-tac, 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 yeah.
Hands down. I'm just putting it out there right away. I know we usually lead into these things and say how we feel at the end, but this is an amazing movie.
Like Hangover and Superbad, because you got Jonah Hill.
Movie, it did something unexpected to me, and that was make me laugh so hard in this movie, in the theaters, so loud, so hard, that my abs were literally splitting.
You know, he's the one that hates all movies, so it's actually
Normally I do hate all movies, yeah, especially the movies that are coming out lately. Like, there's nothing out there. But this movie surprised me, and I think you're...
It did surprise me. I was very self-conscious of my laughing in parts. I thought I was the only one laughing, but I imagine I wasn't.
The entire theater was laughing.
It's a combination of stories. It was pretty much these two guys, totally like total opposites in high school. Then they ended up joining the police force, and they ended up joining 21 Jump Street, and then they got to figure out the drug problem.
It's the same idea as the 80s TV show. It's not a remake. They're not trying to take the same characters, but they kind of do. But they don't, because they make references to this in the movie. So it's
better clothes, better hair. You know.
You don't want to be a cop and go back.
No, I'm done.
I mean, you don't want to go back to prom with me.
Well,
no. See, big offer there. Yeah. So action comedy, and I guess we can judge it on both bases. Obviously, I love the comedy. What did you think?
I thought the comedy was good for me. I'm gonna be honest; it went off a little too crazy in some spots for me.
That just made it even better for me.
There was parts that are overboard, but I mean,
it's still tasteful though.
It's the funny and the shock.
Like, you're reserved in those pieces, but even to you, it's tasteful. It's not Hangover 2, like you were saying earlier. It's
better.
What did you think of the action? Because this is supposed to be an action movie as well, an action TV show. How do you feel?
I thought the action was pretty good. I thought it was, right away it starts into it, but it's like pretty slow.
No, I agree with you. The action's not 100% there. It's not a full non-stop action. Well, you're not expecting that really anyway, but there's not a lot of action pieces.
Offset with explosions. So the whole movie's explosive. And that's the word of the day. Maybe I shouldn't have growled at you, but that's still the word of the day. Explosive.
He's so explosive he broke the mic. See, I'm giving like definition words. Like, yeah.
Your face is so explosive it broke this.
That's why we're on podcasts. I mean, you gotta make reference to that. Though, surprised me the most, it had a little bit of a story. Like a little bit of like a development within the characters.
Definitely had.
The first hour, I was expecting nonstop just comedy, but then all of a sudden it just kind of threw me a little bit of character in there too.
It got all like Rain Man-ish,
At some point. That might be funnier for the people that actually watch the movie too.
You don't have to point that out.
No?
It's called people watch this, they watch the movie, they're like, brainwave. Which you do obviously have. Our viewers aren't stupid.
We have like 5.
Unless they watch Twilight.
Now we have 4. Start with Jonah Hill, seeing as it's kind of a movie that's it's set for him.
I thought it was funny. I thought the acting was funny. Because you don't want, if you take them too seriously, then the movie's not going to be funny. I guess I liked because it's a Jonah Hill role, right?
Most of his movies, he does like this, there's drugs involved, or like the Seth Rogen kind of thing. But just like Seth Rogen surprised me in 50-50 with how much the drug kind of affected it, he surprised me in this movie, seeing as it's surrounded by drugs again, and it didn't do it so distastefully. That's just like the backdrop. Alright, so, and next up, Channing Tatum.
That's like running a marathon trying to figure out his name.
Can you put that as the word of the day so I can spell it? Channing Tatum? What did you think of him?
I thought he was funny. Because, you go from this role, like in The Vow, to like a few weeks later you open up 21 Jump Street.
I feel this is one of his best roles. And I don't know if maybe Jonah Hill just brings out the best of him in like a comedy action side. But I mean, he did do some action pieces in this movie, which he still showcases that. He does some kind of serious roles, and he showcases that. And comedy, like the majority of the movie. And I mean, that was amazing.
It's his boyfriend, I swear.
I can't even pronounce his name, dude. How am I supposed to do that? Channing Tatum.
It's not one of those.
The faster I say it, I think it makes me sound
smarter. Not one of those
smarter.
people.
Worcestershire sauce. What are you going to give this one?
I'm going to give it a solid 3.
Solid 3?
Only 3 for me.
Come on, give it more.
I can't. This is an opposite review for us because he's going to be all like, and I'm all like, nah.
4.5 for me. 7.5 prom nights out of 10. So, on to our next review. I guess we're done, so we're going to go watch it again. Clean those.
Yeah, they're kind of
ready. I get mine too. Yeah. Let's do this.
I hate dirty glasses. And there's a high def. It's high def recording, so I'm pretty sure they'll look dirty.
They will notice. Yeah, because we got that Fandango technology.
Yeah, I know. And how can I look good when I got dirty glasses?
Yeah, and I recorded all that, so that's a good blooper.